Hi, I'm Nick, and this is RC Together, a virtual space that syncs with Zoom. We built it for ourselves at the Recurse Center after we started working remotely. We made it because we felt isolated, and we missed seeing each other every day. We also missed being able to look around the office to see what was going on and who was around. And finally, we missed being able to easily talk with each other without scheduling a meeting. When I start my day, I go to RC Together and I keep the tab open so the rest of the team knows I'm around. Our whole team does the same thing, so I can see at a glance who's here. RC Together syncs with Zoom in real time. This gives me a sense of connectedness. For instance, I can see that my co-founder Sonali and our colleague Rachel are working together. At a glance, I know they're around but busy. Each blue block with a camera is connected to a Zoom account. Anytime that account is hosting a meeting, the participants will show up near the block, even if they're not using RC Together. I can see the meeting's topic and join if I want. We've built RC Together for high-trust, inclusive, and transparent teams. It works best if it's normal for you and your colleagues to share calendars and to know who's meeting with whom. One of the best parts of RC Together is that it lets you use a Zoom account like a physical space. You can give it a name and set norms around how people should use it. For instance, we have a kitchen, which is a common space. We've set the Zoom account up so anyone can join at any time. And our norm is that you're always welcome to pop in if you see people hanging out and want to chat. Another advantage of naming Zoom accounts is that you can more easily talk about them. For instance, I can ping my colleague Mai and ask her to meet in the kitchen. We use Zoom instead of our own built-in video because it's the best tool for reliable calls. Zoom on its own is great for pre-scheduled meetings, and along with RC Together, we found a way to make it really good for ad hoc conversations as well. But sometimes you just want to ask a quick question or idly chat as you work, and even the 5 seconds it takes to join a Zoom call feels like too much friction. For those cases, we've built audio chats. Everyone who's inside an audio chat can talk to and hear each other. If you step inside, you immediately join the call, and if you walk out, you leave. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey, Nick.
Hey there.
I can make a new audio chat instantly anytime I want, and it goes away automatically when it's empty. I can't make a call around other people because we designed this with consent in mind, so everyone can choose if they want to talk or not. We also want explicit boundaries for who can hear you, which is one of the reasons we haven't added spatial audio. Spatial audio is cool in theory, but in practice, we found it doesn't work well online when you don't have all the physical cues you have in real life, and you don't know how sound travels. Sitting in an audio chat on my own is a great way to signal to my team that I'm happy to chat or be interrupted. I can mute myself and then leave the window in the background. If someone sees me and has a question or just wants to say hi, they can walk up and start talking to me. Everything in the space is customizable. This might seem kind of silly at first, but we found it's really useful, since we can lay things out like they are in our physical office, and we can easily expand and rearrange things over time. Having a sense of place helps with connectedness too. It's hard to explain unless you've experienced it yourself, but your team somehow feels closer to you when you can see them on a map, and not just on Slack. We built RC Together to help ourselves feel more connected and to more easily collaborate while working online. If this looks like something that might be useful for you, please reach out to us. We'd love to hear from you.